Thank you, it's so nice to be here. Thank you for coming to my inaugural lecture. As I was saying, thank you for coming to my inaugural Okay, so, as you know, climate change is a very big deal, and I want to ask you a question to start. When you think about climate change, how many of you feel like really good? Yeah, crickets, okay? That's a problem, and it's one we try to work on, and I appreciate you coming here for my lecture to hear me talk about it. So, I think that, well, since they're here anyway, let's hear what climate change emissions have sounded like over the last 100 years, right? And then maybe together we can fix this. So, if they don't interrupt me anymore, we can get to the point. And the point here is, things have been getting worse. And you all kind of heard that. But they've been getting worse in different ways, and in different places. So I want to tell a story about 3 countries. And each one, the emissions right now are a little bit different. So let's start in Brazil. Are not that high compared to some other places. So let's take a little trip and let's hear what it's like in India. Okay, maybe we make it worse. But let's hear what they're like in the USA right now. Very close to the band. But the problem is, in each of these places, while emissions right now might be different, the thing is, we're really not attacking this problem together. And we've got to do that to figure out how to make a change. It's just not working. Hearing that together just is not working for me. So I think we need to dig a little bit deeper and pull this problem apart. So if those are the levels of emissions right now, we need to unpack that and get into some nuance about the problem. And we'll start by breaking it down by each country. So to start with, let's look at Brazil. In Brazil, emissions are getting by the population is 200. you would hear the increase over time. Now, if they would just stop interrupting me, we can continue digging into the data because the numbers matter. So let's take a trip to India. I appreciate your rhythms. Let's do one more. I think I know what's going to happen. Let's hear how per capita emissions have been increasing in the USA. I won't even try to talk on it. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Now, getting back to the data, and they're not the same in every country, but they're also not the same in every sector. So maybe we can work together, all right? Don't interrupt me. I won't interrupt you. Deal? Okay, all right, let's try this. So if we think about energy sector emissions, maybe we can have these drums. Maybe this will work. If we think about, what do we have next? Oh, if we think about industry. Okay, that sounds pretty good. And then agriculture emissions. Okay, and then transportation emissions. Another one. I get it. There's a lot of emissions, but I can kind of hear it now, which I appreciate. So maybe we can make this work. I think what we should do is we should break that down because it's a little bit different in every country. Let's start in Brazil. Agricultural emissions. Now, in India, it's kind of a different story. In India, it's a little bit different. In the US, energy production and transportation are driving the most climate emissions. For sure. So, anyway, as I was trying to say, we must work together to change this. And if we work together, then maybe we can. So let's see. Band, are you guys ready to work together? Yes. Yeah? Okay. Audience, are you all ready to work together? people. Are you guys ready to work together?
Yeah.
Hey, here we go. Okay, great. So, let's see what that sounds like. Let me start. Sorry, apologies for my piece of paper. Apologies for my piece of paper. There we go. Let's see what that sounds like together. And see if they want to do it. Who wants to volunteer to come up? Can I get someone to conduct the band? Yeah, come on up. And we can bring them down, or we can bring them up based on the decisions we make, right? And I think that working together is the way that we're going to try to solve this, all right? So we're going to ask you to contribute one more time as we try to reduce these emissions and get to the point where these countries are actually working together to drive emissions down, all right? So let's start it off. Let's do a little clapping. The Brazilian, Indian, and American rhythms all come together. Let's try to do that. I appreciate the band, I appreciate all of you, and I hope you enjoy the rest of the evening. Thank you.
That was fantastic. And, I'm speechless. But, so thank you so much, and now we have our hors d'oeuvres shoes and just grab a drink. Hope you stay for the next hour to socialize and talk to everyone. And thank you all for coming.